Hello everyone, Luke4Smith here. This is a video that I want to put out on tomorrow morning, Sunday. This is the Universal's Potential Theme Park and Resort Project Pack. This is something that Universal has basically put out for basically everyone in Bedfordshire or whoever's interested in the idea to get feedback. Because if you don't already know, Universal has purchased a large amount of land in Bedford, southern Bedford it looks like, and they plan to build a Universal theme park in it, which for this country will be fantastic. The amount of jobs it will open up and the amount of money it will make for the economy, the amount of entertainment it'll make for people will be great. We all know how well Universal does in the world, especially because they opened a new theme park in Singapore recently, I believe, and they plan to open, they're building it at the minute, a Universal Park in I think it's Epic Universe in Las Vegas next year. So yeah, this might be the next thing what they're going to be doing. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to put the link to this in the description. This is just a download link, so this won't do anything for you. I'll try and find the link again when I upload this. But yeah, this is something what they made for a 16-page document, basically giving you information on what Universal is, like how it can help, like help the industry and help entertain people, that sort of thing. Basically, if you don't know anything about Universal, read this and it will tell you about it. I'm not going to read this because it is it's a big document, so I'll just read some of it. So it's basically a welcome pack. There's a bit of information about Universal here, and it basically says public engagement represents an important milestone in our feasible and due diligence work. It's a key part of the planning process. So like even London Resort didn't even get this far. London Resort was basically canned as soon as it started because they didn't have any information packs like this, or at least I didn't even see anything like this. So yeah, the engagement closes on the Friday 3rd of May. So basically you got to put your input in before that. It's basically about Universal destinations and experiences, talking about the Universal parks. Like it even says here, they also create thousands of jobs, generating significant positive economic impact on both locally and further afield. So it's like it's really good is what they do here. It's like more jobs, like generate more revenue for people, make people more happy. And to be fair, right, if this goes through and it gets built and they start like doing the job applications, I'll most likely apply for something like this. This will be really good to work for, to be fair. Right here, at the bottom of each page, share your feedback. Go to that website or scan the QR code. That's what I'm going to be doing. Like tomorrow, I'm going to be leaving feedback tomorrow. Now here's interesting. Exploring in Europe, and they picked us. Luckily for us, they picked us. I mean, to be fair, yes, they could have picked Europe, like other European countries, but they already got theme parks that are just as good, like Elfling and Disneyland and Europa Park, and like it's even parks in like Germany, Poland, France. All their parks are fantastic, and we got like Merlin based parks for the most part. So we need something new. We need something really good for this country. So I'll just read this. Via the UK, we know Universal's incredible experiences resonate with people all ages, and millions of the UK residents travel to our theme parks and resorts around the world every year. That is true. They do get a lot of people. We are excited by this potential opportunity to bring the world-class experience right here for the people to enjoy in the UK. The UK is a very popular, attractive market for the new theme park experience with its large population, creative industries, strong tourism, transportation infrastructure, and links to Europe. That's true. I mean, like, you go to London and all it takes is like 45 minutes to get to Paris. It's like ridiculously quick on the Eurostar. In 2023, the UK welcomed 38 million tourists, and the number is still growing. These visitors are expected to spend approximately £34 billion annually, supporting a wide range of valuable employment opportunities across several sectors. Our parent company, Comcast Corporation, has a strong presence in the UK, with NBC Universal International and Sky headquarters both based here. I think they're in London, them offices. You also got like maps on here as well. Why Bedford? Exactly, why Bedford? Why did you choose Bedford? I mean, I'm not complaining. Bedford is quite close. The site is located in Bedford, south of Bedford, Bedford Town Centre, near Kempston Hardwick, and is located between the villages of Wrexham, Salisbury, and Wilton. It includes the former Kempston Hardwick brickwork sites, as well as some fields to the south. None of which form part of the green belt. So it's good because they picked land carefully. So the land that they're going to be building on is not green belt land. So you can build in there, and it should be fine. I mean, to be fair, like, we've got green belt land like near us. It means you cannot buy it, but you can rent it out. That's all you can do. You can't buy green belt land. You can only like rent it for like some months. I forgot where I was. The site is, as a whole, is already allocated for developments by the council through their proposed local plan. The site is also an ideal location with convenient fast rail links to London and London Luton Airport. It has the size and flat topography, and is important for a large scale theme park project. And that's another thing. It's like it's flat, so that means it's like pretty even base to work on. You can elevate some things, like, you know, some theme parks are like on the slope and that, so you can work with the ground easier when it's flat. So yeah, both the site and Bedford are well connected for travel from all parts of the UK. The East West Rail project also plans to deliver additional transport improvements locally, especially improvements to the existing railway between Bletchley and Bedford. The site we're exploring, the extent of our project is shown in red and approximately 700 acres in size. I thought it was like 200 and something acres. It includes approximately 476 acres purchased last year, along with a smaller parcel of land to the southwest, which has also been an option to acquire. Okay, so they might plan to acquire more land. This parcel of land would allow a direct link between our site and the A421, as well as other local transport routes that could be improved through this project. I did hear, if this goes through, they do plan in like improving the railway station to make it like a direct link into the park itself, and like make it like proper, just like the Disneyland Paris railway station, because it's smack bang in the middle between Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney Studios, so it's like you're there straight away. Respecting the site's local history, for over 100 years the area was once the principal suppliers of bricks to the British construction industry. The industry shaped the growth of Kempston Hardwick, Salisbury, Stewartsbury and other local villages. And while the site's brickworks were closed and demolished many decades ago, They are still a form of an important part of this area's rich history. If we were to proceed with this potential project, we would like to continue exploring with local stakeholders, including the council, on how we could reflect and celebrate the area's vibrant history in our plans. We are open to feedback, but we would like to incorporate some of the bricks still found in the site of some potential buildings and design select food and drinks and attractions with Bedford's town history in mind. Does that mean the rides are going to be like brick themed? I don't know. It sounds like they're going to use some of the bricks in some of like the buildings where they're going to make, which is good. Which would be good. Maybe they'll have like a little museum and like put some of the bricks there, like this is like used for this, that sort of thing. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's actually a good idea. Like keep the history alive. Benefits Bedford and the UK economy. I don't know how long I've been going for. 11 minutes. I'm not going to carry on too much of this, but yeah, it's basically got the how it could benefit the UK and Bedford right here. Like the creation of an expected 8,000 new jobs once operational, rising to 10,000 a year by year 20 of operation. So like generating loads of jobs. Partnerships with local institutions, thousands of jobs generated through construction. So like you could get a job constructing like the buildings and that. Like if you're a brickie, do this and you'll earn a lot of money out of it. Be a good thing for you. Partnerships with local businesses, ongoing investments and developments, a site that celebrates the beauty of the natural world. Prioritising local employment first, that's good. Facilitating the significant infrastructure in improvements. Dedicated training programs, so you'll get training and major boost to local and UK tourism, so that's all good. Impacting Orlando is basically like history, like Orlando history, that sort of thing. But about the planning process, it's like yeah, this is going to be running for 28 days from Friday 5th of April to the 3rd of May. So it's like going to be a month. They're going to be constructing surveys. Overview of our proposal, which kind of we already read. Yeah, it's going to be like zones: the Lake Zone, the Core Zone, West Gateway Zone, East Gateway Zone. So it's going to be like in zones. They might have some rides in like the Lake Zone. Obviously they might put in the lake or something. The Core Zone, I'm guessing, will be indoor attractions mainly. I don't think this is going to be like roller coasters like in Florida. Here is some more information. The master plan right here. And that's phase 1, and that's like the main master plan right there. So yeah, you got a key right here. The theme park is basically going to be like these places here. So there's like a key for what they could be. Our design standards, like how it would look, like how like talking about the heights of the theme parks. Rides and that, like the skyline, like how it's going to affect like the skyline, because they're probably not going to like build it up too high. They're probably going to dig out a large amount of dirt from the ground and like sink it under the ground a little bit more, so it will not affect the skyline too much, because obviously they don't want it to be like garish, that sort of thing. Here, I don't know if it's going to look like that. I think this is Islands of Adventure, to be fair. Universal experience, it's talking about what's inside Universal parks, that sort of thing around the world. Investing in local communities, about telling about its support in the public places. Have your say, being a good neighbour, managing our impact. Obviously it wants to look after the wildlife and ecology, so that would be good. Like obviously, like I know you'll be damaging some like areas, but it can't really be helped. But it's good that they're thinking about looking after the animals, like moving them about so they don't get harmed, keeping them safe. How would people travel to the site? Basically talking about how people would get there, like all the airports around. To be fair, it's only about 45 minutes from me, so I'd get there so easily. Investing in local infrastructure. Have your say again. Serious about sustainability. So yeah, it looks like they're going to be using solar panels and like electric vehicles and stuff. Yes, fair enough. Yes, that's good. It's good for the environment. A considered approach to construction. So yeah, it looks like talking about the construction methods and things like that. Here we are. We want to hear from you, and this is the information like that you need if you want to give them feedback. So you can either do it by doing a survey or in person. Don't know where you'll go in person. You can email them, you can phone them up, you can request a paper copy, but to be fair, you can print this off if you wanted to. And yeah, that has been it for this right here. Really good. And let me just zero it there. There you go. So yeah, that has been it for the theme park and resort project Universal Great Britain project. I do hope, I think I said this about this before, I do hope this goes through. Do hope people agree with it, because this will be like it's already got this far, and the London Resort project didn't even get off the ground. So yeah, this has already got further than that project there. So yeah, I'm hoping for good things about this. I'm looking forward to seeing what people say in May when the feedback board closes. So yeah, let me know what you think of this project. I'm gonna see if I can find the link to this document in the online, and I'll put the link in the description below. Yeah, so that has been it. So later on tonight I'll do a weekly recap of this week, and there's basically all the videos done. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.